So we are headed to Mansfield to go look at a house that we just got under contract. And so just kind of want to give you a tour of what it is that we're selling and the different areas that we're selling, because there are a lot of people that are looking to relocate. It has a great school district. There's a lot of eateries, great grocery shopping. My favorite pizza spot is over there, so I like to go quite often. But yeah, I'm excited about this house that we got under contract with this builder. There's so much to offer. There's so many new constructions, and if you're looking to go the new construction route, it is ideal, primarily because they're offering incentives. They're helping you buy down the rate. And then you can get in pretty low. We negotiated this one down almost $100K from the list price, so we don't have to worry about the home not building equity and different things like that.
Not certainly turn. We're in it. You just have to find the builder.
Oh, I bet it's better.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You don't necessarily have to turn.
The name of their street is what? Left.
No, right, sorry. I don't know my difference. That would take us out the neighborhood.
It's 1,000.
This is ludicrous. But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper Ludacris. Happens in a situation.
Well, I'm sure they looked at high.
Outdoors, get more done. Pricing valid August 22nd through September 11th. US only. See store online for details.
At Kroger Pharmacy, CARE is making it easy to get vaccinated. CARE is helping you stay protected from flu, COVID, and RSV. Seasonal vaccines are available 7 days a week with evening hours. CARE is giving you a shot.
Oh, I just wanted to get the outside of. I want to get these light fixtures. Hey guys, so I'm hosting an open house at one of my listings, and honestly, this listing has been a little bit challenging. Like, the workmanship of the listing is really, really good, and I love this listing, and I think that it's really cute. But what we struggle with right now in this market, just transparently, is the market. What does the market say your house is worth? So, like, and this is in South Dallas, which is like the Fair Park area. So if you've ever been to Dallas during the fair season actually starts in like 3 weeks. So you've been to Dallas during the fair. It's one of the biggest state fairs in Texas. And so right now, because Fair Park does touch the downtown area, anything touching downtown, they are revitalizing. And so a lot of investors have come in and they're buying lots, they're buying homes and demolishing them and building houses back up. And so this developer that I specifically work with bought one lot, split it into two, because that's something that you can do in this area. And so they're loving the price of the lots and how they can get two homes out of it. And so a lot of people that have come here have either said the house was too small, they don't like the street, or the backyard is too small. So their budget is in the price point of this home, and this home is about 290-ish, almost 300. And so what that tells me is I need to review the market, because I'm not getting this house in front of the correct audience. The audience that is shopping for this house is wanting to spend this money for something larger, bigger backyard. And so while the finishes and everything else may be nice, the market may be saying, hey, that's not your audience. So one, I need to research that so that I can have the data to back it. And then I need to give that to my seller, and I need to have that conversation with him. And for a lot of realtors, that's a hard conversation to have. Especially when you're dealing with a developer, because developers are, I need to meet a bottom line number. It needs to sell at this price. But at the same time, hey, if it sits on the market another month, or is it costing you more than it is to drop the price? So that's the conversations you have to have with your sellers, and you have to know the market. You have to know how to research the data, because when I say this house, like, we get tons of showings, at least 5 showings a day. 5 showings a day. It's been on the market a little over 30 days. So the question becomes, what is the market saying this house is worth? And so that's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out, what is the home worth? Let's sell it. I really, really want to sell this house. And I really, really want to make this work. But I really want to put my best foot forward and show him that I have knowledge. I want to take y'all on a tour of my listing. It has really pretty grass, but it definitely needs to be cut. So I'll let the builder know that they need to do some yard work. But this is my listing behind me, and it is so cute. It's 1,300 square feet, and it's less than 300,000. One of the neighbors had parked in the yard, y'all. So excuse this truck in my video. We will take care of that. Here's how you reach me. That's me. That's me. Y'all remember Nickelodeon when Ashley on All That, she'd be like, I'm Ashley. That's me. Okay. This is the house. Has a nice 1-car garage. So nice open kitchen living area. It feeds right into the kitchen. I love the finishes. So this is a terracotta colored quartz, which is like my absolute fave. I don't know, less than 300,000, and you got high-end top tier Calcutta cut quartz, which is beautiful. Look at it. And then they ran it all the way up with the backsplash, which is so nice. Gives it very clean look. And so I love the contrasting of the brown and the black with this white slab with the terracotta color, because the terracotta, I actually wanted this in my house. What I love about this terracotta color is how well, and I'm trying to make sure I get it all in here, how well it matches this cabinetry color. So it just ties it all in together. And so it gives it like a sleek, nice finish. And then these clean light fixtures, it's just nothing too extravagant. This isn't a grand, large home. So it just gives it sleek and clean looking, you know? So then you have your electric fireplace, which that is what a lot of builders, custom builders are actually doing now. The thing that I like about the electric fireplace, to be honest with you, is I like how easy it is. It's an actual heater, so it does the same job as a fireplace. You can set the temperature. So you see right here, you can set Fahrenheit, hot, all of that. You can change the color of the light. I don't know. So now it's green. So you can change the color of the light. But the other thing that I like is there is no worry about the cleanup from it. I think it's gonna rain. I love the blonde floors. Blonde floors are my thing. And the crazy thing is, it does have striations, but in here, like through my camera, the striations look more wheat, but they're not. It's like streaks of blonde, if that makes sense. So it's very, very clean looking. I like working with this builder, and I've worked with a few builders, but this builder specifically, his work is just very clean and his workmanship is really, really good. You can't say that for everybody, and I'm not saying the builders I've worked with, but a lot of, I mean, even big builders, you can't say that for everybody. He's very detail oriented, and he makes sure that he gives you the best of the best, even though the budget is sometimes lower. Like, for instance, the octagon tile flooring tends to be pricier, but on top of it being octagon, the floors are a little dirty, so the house needs to be clean. They're textured, so it's like a linen texture, if you can see. And so that's like a big selling point. Like, when you look at stuff like that, this backsplash, one of my clients actually has this on their fireplace in their custom house that we're supposed to be closing on this month. So that is gorgeous. And then how he tied all of the tiling together. So yeah, very clean, sleek looking. The restroom is a tad smaller, but this is a perfect house for a single person, because y'all remember, I mean, I don't go to the beauty shop as much as some people do, but can you see, like, you can see the back of your hair. So like, if I'm flat ironing my hair, and my hair is wavy today, but it tends to be like really curly, and so when I'm flat ironing my hair, to see the back of my hair and to like be able to position myself to see the back of my hair, so that I can see if it's holding away or if it actually flat ironed, is nice. There we go. So that's the light. You turn it on. Ooh. And then you can change the color, and you can see the color differentiation in this mirror, kind of. I don't know if you can actually see it. This is more orange, so you see this is more orange, and this one's more white. Oh, you can see it better over here. So this one right here is this one behind me, okay? And then let's change to the next color. So then this is more of a yellowy color opposed to this white color, so you can see the difference in the lights. And then the last one is white, like a high white, bright white, and so the same color. So, and then the other thing is that I like about this bedroom, it's not massive, but let's be honest, the whole house is not massive. So your bed would go here. And because there's an accented wall, you don't really need like a headboard or a high headboard. You could literally just do a bed frame and a nice like wood frame. You don't, I mean, I'm not telling you to get like a plain frame. You could do a nice like flat bed, modern looking. This is guest bedroom 1. And let me just show you something nice, okay? So this house directly behind us is identical to the house that I'm standing in. It's just white. So I'm gonna say similar. And then this is a new construction, this container home. They are still building it, I believe. The last time I was over here, they were still building it. Might be done. And then there's a house in between them, but you see that yellowing, and then there's another house right there. So the houses on this back street are all like pretty much brand new. But this is the house, and I think it's cute. I like the black. I love the black house. The other thing that I also have to work on once I research that is the listing appointment that I'm about to go on. So that home was built 20 years ago. The interesting thing about that neighborhood is they're still building there. Like 20 years later, they are still building there. So I need to find out what is the cheapest new construction in that area, because that is our #1 competition. Our #2 competition is any homes that are on the market today. The weird thing about when you list a home is you can have this conversation with the client and you can say, hey, your home is worth $570. That is how much your home is worth. And then I go put it on the market, and then somebody else puts a house on the market and they put it on the market for $550. Well, guess what the market is now saying your house is worth? And now I have to go back and have that conversation. So It's just about strategizing, marketing it properly. And that's why I do like this whole math problem, so that I don't get caught up in the chaos of what the market is doing. I listed a house like that, and that did happen to me. And so the house never actually sold. I had my client put it for short, like reach out to the lender because she was in the pre-foreclosure process. And I told her, tell her lender, hey, let's set this up for short sale. I got her prepared for it. And then she went with another realtor. Y'all, I did my job. But that's another story for another day. And so she went with another realtor. And to be honest, her house is still on the market. And this happened, we are coming up on 8 months ago. But it's because she didn't listen to me at the beginning when I told her. And it's all about not only us giving you the information, it's also about you receiving the information and being ready to actually hear the truth about the information. Because the market is the market. I don't get to choose the prices. I don't get to set the prices. I just do the research for you. Like a clinical researcher or a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer. I just do the research and I tell you what is what. That is what I do. Like McDonald's does that. Hey, this strategy and commercials work. And so this is how we're going to move forward with our next couple of commercials. You know what I'm saying? So that is literally all I do. And so, yeah. I really need to get rid of these listings because I have 2 more hitting the market next week. I have 1 hit the market yesterday, and then I have 2 more next week, and possibly 3, depending on this meeting that I have later today. Okay, so skip. Oh, I should have just started that. Okay, so I am going to run this search, and the way that you run searches is first you go, let me show you on my camera. So in Texas, I think a lot of the MLSs look alike. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to focus on this area right here. So you do active. I don't typically do active contingent, active kickout, or active option. But we'll do active contingent and active option. I'm even going to go as far as adding canceled because that's really important with the time frame that this person has. So then I hit maps, right? And of course, my computer's not moving fast. Okay. And then I plug in the person's address here. So that's what I'm about to do. Give me a second. So I plug in the address and then I look on my maps and I see what has sold. And so in the last 90 days, I want to zoom in on this a little bit. Let's move it. Okay. In the last 90 days, this is a neighborhood. So you pass past this main street. This is a street in between the neighborhood. And this is all one neighborhood, to be clear. But this is a section. All this section was built around the same time. This section is built around the same time. This is built around the same time. This one. So this one is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. This is actually our listing. And it's $450. Okay. This one has been sitting on the market for quite some time. We do have some offers on it. This one is smaller. Okay. So my listing is about 4,000 square feet. So I don't always do this, but I'm going to do this for the purpose of making this go quicker. I'm going to do 3,300 to 4,700 square feet. Okay. And then I'm going to map. The next thing that I do is I know this area really well. So all of this by the water, all of this is one neighborhood. This is also close by, but this is Mansfield. So the area that I'm looking for is Grand Prairie. So I could start by, because that area is really tricky, I could start by doing Grand Prairie. And then I could go back, map, gave me 109 homes. This, but this is what it looks like on the thing. We have 4,107 square feet. And so that's what we're dealing with, right? And so here's this house. And this house is 4439 square feet right here. Okay, it's 5 bedroom, 4.5 bath. The house that I'm dealing with, it says it's 4 bedroom, 3 bath. I can find out more once I go to it. I don't know if it's 3 full baths or 3.5 bath. So this one is automatically going to be more. One, it's newer. 2, it is larger. 3, it has more bedrooms. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, okay? We're not even gonna include that one. It doesn't make sense to include it. Let's see if somebody's coming. No, the car kept driving. This truck in the driveway, I need to take a picture and send it to the developer. Okay, nobody's coming. But check out my setup, y'all, because I'm talking to y'all here, on this, and on here. Check out my setup. Your girl is working. I'm trying to be a vlogger, okay?
Last week, and I was like, hey, I remember her talking about something. I go, but I checked with Lauren, we don't have anything. And she goes, no, nothing's under contract. And I was like, wait, I know. And so I was making sure that we don't have something somewhere and me and Lauren don't know what's going on.
Day is ambitious. The desire to become a better bitch.
I was actually ambitious.
Word of the day is
I thought I like misheard it. I was like,
the desire to be.
Okay.
Oh, this is so cute. I know you wouldn't like it. Let me show my camera.
Oh, damn dogs.
that is cute. I'm not a dog person, but that is actually cute. Decent damn dogs.
Dogs. People are these damn dogs.
It is.
That's actually really cute. Would you get that?
Very weird.
It's very cute.
Would you get it?
I don't know. I really I want to get, you know how in the movie when he did Simba, when Rafiki drew Simba
Yes.
in the sand or whatever he drew him in,
Definitely.
I want that, but Simba's head, but the outline like Rafiki did.
That would be fun. You should do red ink.
And then I want, you know how he did the line across the
His
forehead?
Oh yeah, on the.
Oh.
You just want it in your Simba's like,
Head, but the same
Yeah,
outline.
like the paintbrush looking kind of.
Uh-huh.
It's actually fly. It might hurt. Where would you get it?
I don't know.
Leg.
No.
That's hot. That's hot. Get it on your calf. A paw for a paw.
We had 34.
Oh, 33. Four
That
inches.
made, okay, so
32.
let's do 3,000.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what our results are. Okay, so we got some actives. Ooh, but look at those prices.
Very different.
Yeah,
$100,000 cheaper.
yeah, so no. We're gonna have to extend it back out some more.
No, that might be what the market is saying. And that's that's the conversation we have to have. To be clear, let me give you the history on this
Okay.
situation. I guess I could record myself. Sorry. I'm trying to get as much content
As possible.
full commission, everything, just to give them a clear understanding. The only reason I didn't discount it on like all this paperwork primarily is because the house was far as fuck. And so we had to find somebody. You would be the person that has to work it because you're the closest to it.
them. Let's see how close it is to me, because it might be closer than I think.
It's far, very far.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Girl, it's far.
Y'all think that's far?
Put it in your maps.
I
Let's
just
see.
saw the house in LeBon. I
don't
was
find out the
going.
address?
I was going out there every week.
Is it really in LeBron?
Yeah, it's in LeBon.
I'm like, I probably was LeBron, but I've been making that up.
Not too far from my
it's
Wiley
outside
property.
of, I was just about to say it's outside of Wiley. It's not too bad. But let me see
Too bad for who? You?
I'm not gonna say that.
Because that's all the way east from her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real far east.
I'm walking in. Hello.
How can I help you?
I need some supers.
Okay, sure. If you don't mind, give me just one moment.
Somebody lost their Frenchies. Oh my God. My whole heart would be like outside of my chest. Cause like what? Anyways, so I was getting on here to talk about these supers that I just bought. These are supers. And that is what we as realtors put on our clients' houses. So I just purchased 4 of them. And I was like, oh, I just need to buy 4, whatever. 2 of them are for me. 2 are for agents on my team. So one has a lease listing coming and one has a new listing. And I realized today is September 15th, 14th, 12th. Yeah, I don't know the day of the week. I don't know what today is. I just realized that I have 11 listings, and by the end of this week I will have 11 listings. So I have 2 that will be hitting the market by the end of this week, so that is 11 listings. Y'all, God is amazing, because like for this to be such a slow year, 11 listings, that means between now and the end of the year I would at least have 11 closings. One of my listings is actually, we just got an offer. We are going to accept it. I negotiated it prior to the offer coming in. So yeah, and today's September 9th. September 9th. Between now and the end of the year, I would at least have 11 closings, and that's just for my listings. That does not include my buyer contracts. My buyer contracts at the moment, I have 2. And then I have 3 other buyers that I'm working with. So between now and the end of the year, for sure 11, and then anything else is just bonus, right? So any of these buyers, maybe 5 buyers by the end of the year, not including what's already under contract. So that's what, 13, 11, yeah, 13. I can't do math. So that's 13 plus 5, that might be 18 at the max, but I just need my clients to be legit before I just be like, yeah, I got them. I hear my dog beating on the door. Let's see. Let's go in the house and see what they got going on. So I got one of them things to put my camera at the top because this is not working. But anyways, so I just finished with that client, and now I need to call another client that's complaining. This other client, but I need to call them because he's having issues trying to get everybody to be on board. So let me see what he's talking about.
Yes.
I was calling you back.
Oh,
So what is she doing?
who? Oh, she's looking at an investor coming by. Hold on. An investor's coming by tomorrow to look at it. And
Um,
give her what he's supposed to be doing, Jay?
Giving her the price, how much they're gonna pay for it.
I mean, but you asked why people use Open Door. That's why they use it. Because they don't want to deal with all of this extra stuff. They rather pay for the convenience of just getting rid of
That's
it.
what she really wants to do. She don't want to deal with all the whole listing issue.
Would be old people. That's who they go after.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue.
So this is the townhome. I'm not going to get you in it.
I'm good. I'm trying to get out your way.
literally living life on the wild side. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. 12 miles to E. 23 miles to my destination. Oh my gosh. Lord, cover me. The price of this gas should be illegal. Because, like, why is it so expensive? Okay. $10 is like a quarter of a ton, if that much. No, it's a quarter of a quarter. 1/8. It's $4.59. So for 2 gallons, it's basically like $9. It's not half a tank because the tank is 15 gallons. How does ghetto fly get in my car? So weird. I got 87 miles to E. 912 Mockingbird. 25 minutes away. Yeah, I'm about to be super late to my next appointment. Yeah, luckily D is there. Are out of lock boxes. I was like, what was I saying to you? We are out of lock boxes. And I think the signs that come in are already spoken for. We need more signs.
Oh. Did you get her listing? Did she tell you?
Yeah, she got the listing.
Hello?
Hey, lady.
Hi, Amber.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself?
Good. Girl, I was trying to find a gas station because, you know, I was in the hood, but I only had like 12 miles to eat. And I was like, Lord, I'm just going from one hood to the other and I'm by myself. So I was just trying to make it to Oak Cliff because there's a Comfort there. So I was like, as long as I can make it to Oak Cliff, I'm good.
What's up about a fourplex in Arkansas? You're not licensed in Arkansas too, are you?
No, but I know someone.
Okay. I have a soror, but I was just...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But easier just to deal with just one person. But yeah, I found a fourplex in Arkansas that will more than cover the down payment of what I would profit from that. So I was like, yeah, let me do that. But
because I have a listing going live this week and we're taking pictures of the house. I'm going to schedule a time next week and then circle back with you before I leave that house to let you know what time next week.
oh, great. Okay, cool. Sweet. That sounds great. Okay.
My heart is in like this weird place to where I feel like I'm supposed to help people. And I think that's a huge flaw of mine. It's a strength, but it's a strength that's gone too far because that's what weaknesses are, right? Strengths that have gone too far. And so I'm at this weird place where like a crossroads of how to handle a situation like this because I want to save her. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. And I'm not sure she wants to be. At least see the greatness in her. But one thing that I know to be true is that just because I see it doesn't mean she sees it. Because there's a lot of life that people speak into me at times. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, you think that of me? Because I second guess myself too. Because I do not believe in giving up on people. Because God did not give up on me. Do you feel me? No, but seriously, I do not believe in giving up on people. Speaking of that, I need to do a client check-in. I need to check in with one of my clients. I think I texted her the other day, and she did not text me back. Just trying to do mental check-ins. And so, I'm going to check on her again. A lot of my clients come to me, confide in me about personal stuff. And so, I need to do a client check-in. This is the new listing. We will be listing it at about 3:30.
Entry door.
I scared you?
Yes, because he was right here and I'm talking to her. Like,
You telling her about it?
I called her up on all the beats.
Nervous?
It's real. Guys, I hate being emotional. Oh.
You nervous?
You got this. Thanks. I literally starting a new you too. A new chapter, a new journey. I ain't been watering my grass.
But the Lord has. The Lord has been watering your grass.
We might need that water softener.
It's in Chin.
Oh. I don't know how Fox 4 missed that.
Good morning. Okay, so I am headed to breakfast today to meet with someone from a title company. This title company hosts a class every Friday in the morning, and it is an educational platform to teach other agents some skills that they can utilize to help build their business, whatever that skill may entail. And every agent is different. So in my case, a lot of my business was built off of Facebook and Instagram, and then word of mouth. And I just went after my sphere of influence, which was my social media. I used my social media a lot prior to, and I had a business, I had an online boutique, so it worked for me. That I cannot say works for everybody else. So now I'm trying to create other platforms to help reach beyond that sphere of influence, even though it's a continual growing influence, because people will come on my page, whether I'm receiving accolades, they see an outfit that they like, whatever it is that they like, my page grows. And so that has been a blessing of mine. However, that's why we're here on YouTube. I want to get to know not just the clients, I want to get to know the realtors. It's not a recruiting mechanism. I wholeheartedly enjoy teaching people. So that's what I am going to do. And after that, I have a closing. So I will take you on through my day, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Looking forward to sharing today with you. It'll be a little more active than yesterday, and so this shall be fun. So I just left my lunch meeting, or breakfast meeting turned lunch, and so I actually missed my closing. So that's fine. I'm just gonna go meet my clients at their house and give them their keys. The closing was moved, so it just kind of threw off my day because they didn't really check with my schedule, which isn't a big deal. I honestly was trying to cancel this meeting, but it is something really, really important. Again, it's with a title company for me to lead some classes, and it kind of pushes me out of my element. And on top of all of that, it creates another platform for me to build relationships, because at the moment I do work with a title company. I just started working with them. So let's say I don't like them, I can test out both title companies and see which title company is more beneficial for me and my team. So that is basically what I am leaving, and I had to take Simba to the vet, and then when we leave the vet, I'm going to go to my client's house and take them their keys. Simba has nasty ears and allergies, so now we have to use certain shampoo to take baths, And something to clean his ears. Simba. Tell him you got stinky ears. Stinky, stinky ears. Oh my gosh, congrats.
Thank you.
I said I could finally record y'all.
Right. It's about time now.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
How y'all? That last week. And it really be the lender's fault. It don't be y'all fault.
Yeah. I mean, like, all the things we had to do, you start questioning, is this what you're supposed to be doing? Because it's too many things you gotta.
No, I think, let me stop recording.
He's talking about, oh, we closing tomorrow. I gotta go get my fresh haircut, so I got a 9 p.m. appointment.
Not for the closing.
Yes, he did. I walked in the barbershop. Oh, y'all about to get a hair? Y'all about to get a hair? Let me get that fresh cut. I said, what in the world?
That is not.
I'm ready.
Look, let me zoom in on the cut.
I hadn't had my haircut in 3 weeks. My barber.
He said he gave it all he had.
Look at my root. I ain't had my hair twisted since my wedding in June.
Oh yeah.
And he talking about he couldn't go 3
really
weeks.
think we can really?
But how much is a twist?
Like 120.
Oh, how much is a cut? Like 50? Yeah.
But let me tell you, this is
He
no
get every 2
comparison.
weeks.
Listen, now you don't understand my side. She got the house she wanted and the wedding she wanted. What did I get?
A haircut.
And a wife.
Or the wife, that's big. Okay, I'll give you a kiss on that one.
Yeah, you better.
Tell me about your home buying process.
Okay, so we had just got married, right? So I'm the one who double planned because I'm like, let's get a house and let's get a wedding together. It was crazy for me to think of that. But through the process, even though we were nervous, Amber and her team made us feel really good because I was going crazy. Let me just tell you that. She would call me, keep me calm, keep my anxiety down, right? We were able to look at the homes we wanted, give our desires, and shape the house that we want. So I feel like overall, it was a really great experience, even though my high intensity personality. What about you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm about to say so. Get a breath in.
You gotta let her go. Okay, so what I found out was in this process is that stress is real. Stress is real. Stress is real. So I went through a lot. I sacrificed a lot. She sacrificed a lot.
Yep.
But it was worth it.
Yeah. Now we got our family home.
Right. Stress is real. Love is real as well.
Yes.
Yay! Congrats!
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, the hope is that, I mean, there's a rapid process, right? And you put a little extra money, but, you know, again, the part that...
And then if he is, then I'll send them your direction.
Yeah, I would say if they were serious somehow, I mean, if they, I don't know if they have this much capital or not, but basically, I would say you probably need 100 to 150. Not to say that you're going to be spending all that, but you just want to have 100 to 150 just kind of available to where, I mean, you pay for the down payment, closing costs, you go through the permitting process, and then, you know, depending on the contractors they have, the contractors, you know.
She's just working away at the hibachi press. You see, she's inputting a listing. And the rest of us are...
Oh yeah, they are doing construction on Hampton and.
Now, girl, I was like, why is it sending me in a circle? Like, why am I driving in a circle? Like, I know where I'm going. Look at you still dressed up. Hi.
I got off work at Orange Theory and I went and sat at Miss Sapphire house.
For what?
And we talked a while.
Did you come in? I'm struggling with this.
Yes, those new signs look so good.
So this is the one that go in front of the house.
Okay.
Let me point at it.
This big one.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And the rest of them. Tell him it's my fault you late. He gonna be like, I don't care.
What'd you say?
I said, tell your son it's my fault you late. I said, he gonna be like, I don't care. So we have an open house. We have open houses tomorrow on 3 of our listings. And so I just went on ahead and reached out to Dee because I ordered new signs and I know some of the agents don't have the new signs. So y'all, I'm always working. I just want y'all to know that I'm always working, but this is how I manage my team. That's how I keep it in order. I just reached out to Dee and I was like, hey, do you have the new sign? And she was like, no, and I only have 2 of the old signs. So here I am at 9 p.m. at night. I just want to make sure that we are doing our best to get these houses sold. Every week that we don't sell a house costs me more money because I have to pay for more forms of marketing, right? And I have to try to get us out there even more. So the goal is to sell. So we shall see how this goes. Y'all, I hate food in my teeth, so I keep picking at it. But I don't know why I said we shall see how this goes. I drive all day. I'm not trying to be lollygagging. I'm not trying to be lollygagging in my car. Now, granted, I got a good distance between us because that's what I'm supposed to do.